Greetings, fellow humans. Bad Mark here with another transmission from Metre Keyboards, and today we're taking a look at another keyboard from Yunzii. So today we're taking a look at this lovely 65% knobbed, what I believe is a QMK keyboard. So as always, before taking a look at the keyboard, I do like to check out what's in the box first. We have a standard wire switch and keycap puller, a standard USB-A to USB-C connector cable. We have a really nice quick start guide. We also have a more in-depth user manual. And I gotta say, this is probably one of the biggest and most, probably one of the nicer user manuals I've ever seen in a mechanical keyboard. We also have some extra keycaps. And here we are with the Yunzii AL68, 65%. As we can see, we have a nice branded keycap cover. And here we are with the Yunzii AL68 uncovered. Appear to be really nice keycaps. 1.5 millimeters. These are double shot PBT keycaps. I do believe that we have the cocoa cream linears. I'll correct it in the spec section, but these are a really nice long pole linear. I believe it's a palm stem. It's quite smooth and it has a pleasant bottom out. It makes the keyboard just sound that much nicer. Now, we do have plate mounted stabilizers. Let's go ahead and pop them off real quick. These do appear to be the newer palm style. These are much softer and they do come pre-lubricated. We've got some grease inside of the stabilizer on the wire. And we also have a tiny amount, that's the tiniest amount on the wire on the outside, because those are the 2 points of friction basically that you're going to get. So looking down into the keyboard, does not appear like we have the support for screw-in stabilizers, but we do have the HiFi layers. You can see the PET clear sheet layer above the PCB, and then the IXPE foam layer above that. That's what gives us that poppy, creamy sound. So we have a fairly, what is nowadays common or standard 65% layout, though we have an aluminum. A lot of aluminum keyboards don't have switches and or pockets. All they have is the port opening in the aluminum case. But with Yunzii, we can see that we do have a pocket for the 2.4, and it is branded. Then we have a switch for either USB, Bluetooth, or 2.4, and thankfully that switch is on the back. I personally, I get why some switches are underneath keycaps, but I also clearly understand why a lot of people just don't like that. This, I do believe, is a QMK keyboard, if I'm not mistaken. But we've got like I said, a fairly standard, as of late, 65% layout where the top right corner key is replaced with a 1U knob, which this took a little bit of force, but we do have a plastic stem knob. Now you do have to be careful with the ones that are plastic stem, because those stems can break, but usually you're not going to apply too much pressure. This is a standard aluminum D knob with a plastic inner collar. Then we also have the blocker right here with an indicator light. I have a couple of keycap sets like this, but I think it's almost, I don't want to call it generic, but I do believe that this was, if I'm not mistaken, a Wise Terminal colorway, like way back in the day, if I'm not mistaken, or at least similar to it. I do remember in the 80s a gray and black colorway for particular bank terminals, and I believe that it was Wise, but I'm not 100% on that. But we have the black modifier keys with the white legends and then the gray alpha. Just to get a quick idea of what this keyboard sounds like. It's got a nice poppy feel to it. It has a, it's It's soft, but it's not like, whoa, we're gonna bend in and fall in on ourselves. It's not super bouncy, which I like firmness, but it's got to have a little bit of give, and this has that little bit of give. We do have a really nice looking plastic sputter bottom weight down here. We do have some extra keycaps, so we can change the look of it. We can, you know, update it a bit. And just as quick as that, I made this Yunzii AL68 mine. I mean, this is a layout that's for me. I mean, the red, the enter, it stands out. It's, you know, it's a power modifier. Having opposite corners of it. I mean, this, for me, this has a certain, I don't know, I'm not in any way, shape, or form a designer. I'm a coder, I'm a developer, but this is pleasant for me. It has an off-kilter symmetry, if that makes any sense. But this is now my own. I have seen Yunzii. Yunzii is one of those companies that is progressively just putting out better keyboards. Every single one that I've reviewed just gets better and better. I'm a big fan of the AL series. They're delivering some quality keyboards that are well built, have options, and they're affordable and they're reliable. Plus, I have not even recalled reading any incidences with their support. I know I have contacted their support just for questions that I've had about particular keyboards when I'm like doing a review, and I'm like, all right, wait a minute, I need to know if this or that, you know, just to clarify. And instead of reaching out to my marketing contact, I've just reached out to their support contact, and I usually get a response within a day, if it's not the weekend, and it usually, you know, it answers my question. They're attentive. Yunzii, like I said, they stand behind their products. They're good people over there. Every time that I've dealt with them, it's always been a positive experience. Like I said, I've even gone just directly to their support just to ask questions, because I don't have a single Yunzii keyboard that has stopped working or, you know, malfunction in any way, shape, or form. I did go and look this up real quick for something. There's been a few keyboards that have come out lately that say that they're QMK via, but on their product page it says full QMK via. And I know I had a conversation with one of the marketing team about this, and so I searched and I actually found a pull request, which led me down to their QMK source control. Now, this is the first keyboard they have on there. I think they're in I do believe that they are working on adding more into there, but the AL68 is in their source control. It's not yet in the QMK source control, but the source control is available. So this is truly a QMK via keyboard. I will include a link to that source down below. So it is truly it's a nice in-stock 65% aluminum keyboard that has QMK and via, which means, full amount of control, and it is configurable from any operating system as long as it has a browser. Just the specs. Today we're taking a look at the Yunzii AL68, a 3-mode true QMK and via aluminum 65% with a knob. It is available in both a black and a silver base color with either milk or cocoa cream linear switches. It has a gasket mounted flex cut PC plate, a south-facing 3 and 5 pin hot swap compatible PCB with HiFi layers and dampening. This one is loaded with the cocoa cream linear switches and double shot PBT cherry keycaps that come measuring in at 1.5 millimeters. This keyboard has a battery capacity of 6,000 milliamp hours and comes weighing in at 1,185 grams. The chin of the AL68 sits at 19.5 millimeters off the typing surface, and the back sits at 29.5 millimeters, providing for an angle of typing of 7.5 degrees. The MSRP of this keyboard before discounts is $109.99. Links below. So yeah, we have a decent 65% now. I'm pretty sure I have a discount code for Yunzii. I'll put one down below. I have seen it on sale for a lot less than the MSRP, but I think that even on Yunzii's site, if you sign up for their newsletter, I believe it'll give you a discount. They also have like a wheel, but anytime you go to the site, you can spin and win, you know, I think up to like 50% off or something like that. It's a solid keyboard. We have the QM case source, so we can go into VIA, we can change everything. I'm gonna go ahead and leave you guys with a stock sound test of the AL Yunzii 68. I do hope that you enjoyed the review and what's below, but any questions, any suggestions for when I come back to this keyboard, let me know down in the comment section below. I do my best to answer each and every comment as soon as possible. For right now, I just want to wish everybody out there in YouTube land a wonderful rest of your day. Until the next transmission, keep calm and keyboard on.